Hey, what's up guys? This is FZM Studio. So guys, we've got two of the best priced premium quality smartphones on the Android market right now going head to head in a speed test. That's right, we've got the insanely quick OnePlus 5 versus the Huawei Honor 9. You can pick either of them up now for around $500 or £400. So which would you buy? The OnePlus 5 that you see here is fully specced out with 128GB of internal memory, 8GB of RAM with the Snapdragon 835 chipset with an octa-core CPU. Damn son. So can the Honor 9 with its killer 960 with 4GB of RAM keep up? Let's find out. So hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and let's get straight to it. Now, as per usual, the first test is a boot up. Let's find out which powers up quickest. So, with both phones booting up, you can see with Huawei's Honor range, it's very distinguishable with its bright blue background, and on the OnePlus 5, its startup screen is all black. Also worth mentioning, both displays have a resolution of 1080p with IPS LCD on the Honor 9 and AMOLED for the OnePlus 5. And there we see the OnePlus 5 loading up first to the pin screen. Following up around 3 seconds later, the Honor 9 is up and running. Now, up next, let's launch some apps. So, let's kick things off with the phone dialer. Neck and neck, fast times on both phones. Back to the home screen, let's move on to the next app, which is the settings. So here, once again, very fast times on both devices, neck and neck. Up next, the Play Store. So we've got the Play Store opening up quicker for the OnePlus 5. Back to the home screen, let's try the camera. And again, for the OnePlus 5, it boots up faster. Next up, we're going into Instagram. So the home feed does come up quicker for the OnePlus 5. Continuing on, next up we've got Snapchat. OnePlus 5 slightly faster on this app. Back to the home screen, let's go on to the next app, which is Netflix. So here we can see, once again, OnePlus 5 is leading the way. So let's see what's next. Next up, we've got Mixer, an intensive app, and the OnePlus 5's got no problems here, loading up very fast. And there we can see the Honor 9 coming in. Next, Twitch. Pretty much the same on that one. As you can see, a fraction between them. No big differences. Moving on, Boomerang. Again, the OnePlus 5 is leading the way. Up next, Super Mario Run. So let's see what we've got. And there you've got it. The OnePlus 5 leading the way. Really fast times on this app. And the Honor 9 just coming in behind. Asphalt 8. So far the OnePlus 5 is leading the way. No issues with any of the apps, superb boot up times, very impressive. And there we see the Honor 9 coming in. Back to the home screen, 8-ball pool. So there we've got the Honor 9 coming in, that's the first app. Shazam. OnePlus 5, fraction between them. Next up we've got going down, and we're going into Android Pay. And once again the OnePlus 5. And following up a second or so later, the Honor 9. Back to the home screen, YouTube. Very fast times on both phones. Next up, scrolling down, we're going into Just Eat. And we can see here that they're both the same pretty much, no big differences. Into the Google folder, let's try Google Movies. Unbelievable times for the OnePlus 5, I mean that's really fast. And then we've got the Honor 9 coming in a few seconds afterwards. Next up, Google Play Games. So here we can see OnePlus 5 loading up. The main background, the main home screen is coming very fast once again. And back into the Google folder. Let's go to Google Drive. Again, a fraction between them, but the OnePlus 5 is just unparalleled in terms of speed at the moment. And Chrome. Once again, you've got your OnePlus 5, and for the speed test, let's test which server we can find. Pretty much the same. I think the Honor 9 was a fraction faster actually. Now, the next test is a RAM management test to see how well both the devices have held the memory of the apps that we've loaded. So, starting off with Asphalt 8, let's take a look. So, surprise result, we can see the Honor 9 coming in quicker here. A bit of a delay on the OnePlus 5, but any second now, there we go. So we've got the OnePlus 5 coming in a second or so afterwards. Let's move on. Super Mario Run. No refreshes here, which is great. For YouTube, we've got a refresh for the Honor 9. Moving on to play games. OnePlus 5 is doing well, no refreshes so far. A slight little refresh there, I think. Play movies. Memory's been held, but a slight refresh for the Honor 9. For speed test, both have been fine. Let's continue on. Let's go into Boomerang. So the OnePlus 5 is fine, whereas there was a refresh on the Honor 9. For Shazam, that's fine, no refreshes there. For Netflix, another refresh for the Honor 9. For Android Pay, similar stuff. OnePlus 5 is doing absolutely fantastic so far for the RAM management. No refreshes, very little so far. For Mixer, once again it's held Mixer. And we've got the Honor 9 reloading and relaunching the initial app. And for the Play Store, we can see there's no refreshes on the OnePlus 5. We did see one for the Honor 9 and Instagram. 2 refreshes, so no surprises for Instagram reloading the feed, the home feed, and for the camera, another boot up on both devices. So, extremely impressive stuff from the OnePlus 5. So let's close all the apps down and move on to the next test. Now, onto the fingerprint speed test. So with my mastery timing skills, let's see who gets the most responsive feedback to the fingerprint sensor. Look at that guys, lightning quick responses and identical times for both the Huawei Honor 9 and OnePlus 5. Very impressive indeed. Let's hope Huawei and OnePlus continue to set the benchmarks with their fingerprint sensors for their upcoming new phones in the future. So guys, let's power both them off and see who comes out quicker here. So as I press the power off button, we can see that the Honor 9 powers off first, a second quicker than the OnePlus 5. Okay, so in summary guys, the OnePlus 5 kicks things off with a point for the power on test as it came on first. Next up, for launching the apps, the OnePlus 5 is just simply on a different level and loads up 90% of the apps incredibly fast in respect to the Honor 9. And by no means is the Honor 9 slow, it just goes to show how fast the OnePlus 5 really is in this test. For the RAM management test, there was more refreshes and restarts for the Honor 9, whereas the OnePlus 5 kept almost all of its apps held in memory, which is really impressive. So give us another ding for the OnePlus 5. For the fingerprint sensors, give us a point each way. And finally, for the power off test, the Honor 9 was a fraction quicker, so let's hear it. So there you have it guys, your winner, the one and only, the one and truly OnePlus 5. So guys, what's your thoughts on this speed test? Hit me up in the comment section below and leave your suggestions on what phones you want to see go head to head next. I really want to get more content out, so definitely get involved and share your thoughts so I know what you guys want to see more of. Overall, a decent performance from the Honor 9 in this test. In its own right, it's an extremely fast and responsive phone like its bigger brother the P10 Plus, but it just simply couldn't keep up with the OnePlus 5. But which phone can these days? I'll have to find out. The OnePlus 5 in terms of speed is just frightening. Its UI and design is very pleasing on the eye, and I'm looking forward to testing it to its rivals in the Android world. Right guys, smash that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I've got loads to do and you don't want to miss it. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Peace.